Hi everybody, it's Mitzi. Hi. What's up everybody? My name is Captain Explody. You're watching Animal Crossing every day. And excellent choice if I do say so myself. This is a fine vintage of an episode. It's been aged, sun-dried for 7 centuries. Kept in a cold casket underneath a church for 2,000 years. It's a real quality drink. Anyone who wants a garden pond, start digging in acre F2. It's not my fault if it's already gone by the time you get there. F2 is where Tom's house is. Perfect. Well, then we will go to Tom's house. To Tom's house we will go, but we will do that later. We will not do that right now. At the moment we have other things to take care of and accomplish, and we will do that swiftly and with due care and attention. So, hi. How's everybody doing? You all good? I certainly hope so. I found some of your old comics in a box marked Precious Collectibles when I was tidying the house the other day. I tossed them out. You don't mind, do you? Thank me later. We have a special offer there to stay in Rocket. There's always a wife ready for the items as well. Ooh, I don't stop by. Alright, Tom Nick, maybe I should stop by and just say how you doing. Saying how do you do. Say howdy who how you. And other words and phrases like that. I could do that. I could be your personal greeter. You know what I mean? Like every day you're like, I gotta get someone to say hello to me today. And I'll be like, hey, how he, who are you? You know? And then you'd be like, that wasn't in English. Could you do it again but use some words? I'm like, you got it. Try it again. And he's like, alright, here we go. Boy, I really like it if somebody would say hello to me right now. You know, and then I'd be like, hi. He'd be like, are you alright? I'm like, I'm not. I got some real problems, dude. Turn up to 74 per bell. I think we bought them for 83. I think I've totally fucking forgot to check. I keep forgetting to check the turnip prices, so I think that I don't want to say we're boned, but we are the Animal Crossing equivalent of boned when it comes to the turnip prices, because I probably could have sold them for a lot more. And I just screwed it up. But that's fine, that's fine. We will persevere, as we often do. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Oh, look at his little square eyes. Nobody else has square eyes, do they? His pupils. Are they the pupils? Or is that the iris? I don't know. See, he's got round eyes, but his cousin or his nephew or whatever has square eyes. Why would you get the square eyes? How does this happen? How does one get squared eyes? Is it like, you know, in Japan when they make watermelons, but they make square watermelons? And they have to put the watermelons into like a thing that makes them. I don't really know how you make square watermelons. Because I was like, don't you just. Do they grow them in boxes? Or do they grow them and then put them into like a thing that over time will shape them into a square? I don't know. And I'm going to have to research that, man. Square watermelons. I never really thought about that. But also, one other thing I think is very important to ask to the world. Hi, Mitzi. Is why anybody would want a square watermelon to begin with. You know what I mean? It's not like somebody was like, I really fucking like watermelons, but the shape is too awkward for me. You like this green wall? Sure. I'm so glad you want it. Here it is. Thank you. I'll take anything that's free. I changed my wallpaper the other day, but I couldn't bring myself to throw away the old stuff. I think it'll look pretty nice in your place. Please take good care of it, okay? Okay, Mitzi. I will do that for you. But, like, who is it? I feel like that was like a like a supply before demand thing, right? I don't think the demand was there for square watermelons. I don't think somebody was like, fucking hell, how do I eat it? It keeps rolling off the plate. This is ridiculous. What am I gonna do? Lots of other fruits are round or have a circular nature to them, and they're very easily consumable. But not the watermelon. Can't figure this one out. Good God Almighty, we're gonna have to square this shit up. If only some corporations could square away my watermelons. If only. But it'll never happen. Not in my day. I'll never see a time when we get square. And then it happens. You're like, oh my goodness. I didn't think it could possibly be. But here it is. It's a square watermelon. It's finally happened. You know, I don't know if that's... I really can't see anybody being like, I need to get this square watermelon, dude. Without a square watermelon, my life is fucked, you know? I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I don't know what the advantage to a square watermelon is. Like, I understand the novelty of it. But why didn't we do it with other shit, too? Like, why is it only square watermelons? Like, why did nobody be like, I gotta get a triangular peach? You know? Is it just because they're harder to triangulate? Why is there no triangular fruit? What's going on there? Couldn't we sort that out? It's ridiculous. I think that that's what the Japanese scientists should be working on. Instead of the square watermelons. I think that's ridiculous. Square watermelons. Who even needs them? Oh, is this a thing? Let me see. Did we get it? I dug up a garden pond. What the hell does that even mean? What's a garden pond? I'm going to have to check that out. Let me bury this real quick. Let me just put that in there. Alright. Garden pond, huh? Alright. Well, we'll come back to that. We'll come back. We'll circle around. And we'll come back to a garden pond. But I'm still talking about square watermelons. So I'm going to have to look that up. Can somebody, like, look up square watermelons and tell me what the deal is? Hello. You look a little bit like a watermelon. Can you help me with this watermelon situation? That's right. I said a frog looks a little bit like a watermelon. Anybody disagree with me? I will fight you. That's clearly a frog watermelon. So, what are you going to do about it? Whatever it is you're going to do about it, do it, but don't tell me about it because I don't care. Not interested. Hello. Tell me about watermelons. Like what? Why? How? That's what I want to know. Because I remember looking it up before. There was a reason why how they were able to get them to look square, but I can't remember what it was. But what I really want to know now is like why. Because didn't they do that with carrots? Aren't carrots like naturally purple? But then people were like, nobody's gonna eat purple vegetables. You gotta. For example, beetroots. Nobody would eat that. So we got to change the color of carrots. And they made them eat, like, whatever. Not yellow. What color are they? Orange? And you're like, well, was that really the issue? People wouldn't eat purple? Maybe they just don't like weird-ass fucking vegetables, right? But then they're like, no, if they're orange, then people will eat them. Orange, of course, natural color. For example, watermelons and... Not watermelons, what do you call them? Pumpkins. Pumpkins are orange. And I think that's it. What else is orange? Yeah, just pumpkins. Pumpkins are carrots. And they were like, this is natural. But it's not natural because they had to invent it themselves. So you're like, if people only want natural looking colors, why wouldn't they eat the color that was natural, which was the purple carrot, right? And it's the same with square watermelons. If people want the natural look, why wouldn't they want the natural... Because fruit doesn't have corners in real life. It has soft edges. Every fruit has a round edge to it. Apple, pear, orange, peach, dragon fruit, a durian, kind of. I mean, they're round, but they're a little spiky. You know, they're all like, none of them are square. Where did this come from? I don't know. I've worked myself into an anger now, trying to figure out where the square watermelon discourse came from. I have to know. Because it's a Japanese thing. You don't get you don't get square watermelons over here. I've never seen a square. But to be fair, I don't think I've ever eaten a watermelon. Right? I don't think I've ever eaten like a watermelon. I've definitely had ice cream that tastes like melon. But I've never like, you know what I mean? Like, do you know that like the green and black watermelons you see on like TV or whatever, or the Yoshi's Island? I've never eaten that kind of watermelon. So I would like to, because apparently they're very sweet with the red inside and you can spit the seeds out. They're very sweet. They're very nice apparently. But I don't know. Like, I don't think it would make any difference if it was square or if it was circular. You know what I mean? I honestly can't see the difference. But like, how could that make a difference to the taste, right? I don't think it does. I don't see any benefits to this. I started off pretty in a good mood, and now I'm just very hot with this whole thing. Like, how could this have happened? How could we as a society, as a human race, get to the point where we have to change the shape of fruits in order to make us all happier? And are we happier? We wasted a lot of time changing the shapes of fruits, but really it's made no difference to our lives whatsoever. I don't think it's made us happier at all. If anything, it's made us more likely to tamper with the future and to mess something up in the coming days and months. And I would say that that's a dangerous thing and not a good thing. Oh, we gotta look at the garden pond. Let's have a look. I hope it looks nice. I hope I can eat it. I probably can't even fucking fit it in here. No. Maybe downstairs. Put it downstairs. Oh, there's gotta be room for a garden. Get. There's gotta be room for a garden pond in here. Let me see. I mean, it looks nice. I don't know what I would do with it though, but I'll leave it there for now. We'll come back to that. When I have to clean up, maybe I'll move that out of there. But there we go. That's an episode in the bank. We talk about square watermelons. And that was it. I think really busy day today, but tomorrow we're going to talk about other fruits. If I can find a triangular fruit, I'll sure as fuck be bringing that up on the show tomorrow. I'm going to look into square watermelons as well. Do some research, figure some stuff out. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. See, we're talking to the watermelon frog. You see, it all makes sense. Anyway, bye.